Just realized I was chewing gum and I can't chew gum when I do shows because then I look like a cow the whole time. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining. Hope you're having a good Friday. Start to a good weekend. Welcome in. And sorry we had to miss this show last weekend. So it was it's one of my favorite shows because it's a more chill show. And so I really miss when we don't have it. So thanks for joining. All right, so I'm just going to start with I have a big stack on the table of individual pieces, and I'm going to just start with a cool one. This is a really pretty woven tapestry. Let's get the back of it. And it is 72 rayon, 28 cotton. It was $168 a yard. It's a vintage from 1999, and it's a 13 by 18 tapestry.
I'm gonna guess made in the USA.
Let's see. Well, did you read the tag? Did you cheat?
No.
What does it say?
Oh, USA.
USA.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
guessed right.
He guessed right. All right. So I'm running that for 30 seconds to get us started. Warmed up. Beautiful tapestry. 13 by 18. This would be really pretty framed. Make a little basket out of it. Put it on something. It's beautiful. Barb is here. How do I not have you modded, Barb? Let's see. You're modded. And thanks for being here.
You're modern now, Barb.
And Barb likes this piece with the pears, and it's coming to you. Congrats. All right.
Thanks, Barbarina Ketchatina.
Here is a really cool piece. It's a 16 by 18, and it's kind of a nubby, little bit of a chenille feel, but not looped. And it's just this really cool diamond weave with all the colors in it. 16 by 18 looks like jewels. Isn't that pretty? So that piece is running, and I'm going to go down to 10 seconds. Welcome in, everybody. That piece is running, and I'm going to get a giveaway started as well so everyone can get in. Giveaway is started, and I wrote thank you for being here on my giveaway.
So sassy.
So sassy. Thank you. Yeah, I was typing it fast because I forgot to put them in till the last minute, and apparently it didn't spell check FIR because that is a word. And so my thank you says thank you for being here. So yeah, I'm a hick. All right.
You are.
This is going to be a set just because they look so.
Up,
You've done that? Yeah. It's embarrassing. Okay. This is so pretty. It's like an embossed quilted look piece. It's made out of 47 cotton, 31 mercerized cotton, 19 rayon, 3 poly. So it's got a little bit of poly rayon in the weave. And this one is a 13 by 18. And then this is a velvety chenille piece that's a rayon cotton 6832. It has this beautiful damsk on there. And then you've got these two gorgeous kind of seafoam aqua pieces that are about 13 by 18. So let's get that running. 2-piece set. And everything starts at $2. And your shipping maxes out at $9.21. So as much as you want to buy, you fill a box, and everything starts at $2. You get both of these and super sales. Thank you so much. That's coming to you, that gorgeous set.
Thanks, Jackie.
All right, here's an amazing piece. This is a velvety ridged chenille that has this amazing like poppy flower. So look at the texture of this. Wow, it's so cool. And this one is made in Belgium, 46 or 64 viscose, 36 poly acrylic. And let's see if it has a price. $139, vintage from 1999. And this one's a 13 by 18. That is so cool. All right, who wants this amazing piece for $2? Starting bid going now. Love it. That is so cool.
That is awesome.
I know. Look at that neat design. $139 a yard fabric going to Super Sales. That's coming your
Jackie.
way.
Thank
All
you.
right, this is an amazing piece. Who loves strawberries? This is like French.
I
To
love
me, this screams French strawberry. It's called Julius Bouquet, and it's made in Italy, not France. But it's a woven, 100% viscose, and it's a gingham with the strawberry plants. And they look kind of like a French style, huh? And this is a 16 by 18 woven. Isn't that beautiful? This one says it was 99.80 a yard in the year 2000. And then I'm putting this sweet little striped woven piece that's a rayon poly vintage from 99 with it because it just looks pretty to have that little stripe. Looks very French. So you're getting those two pretty pieces. And that is running
Very French
woven
Italian.
strawberries and a pretty little stripe to accent if someone wants that. Little gingham background and super sales in that set. Congrats.
Yeah, this is
All right, this is a super cool piece. It's called Brilliant patent leather snake, narrow black, 80 poly 20 cotton. It's vintage from 2002.
Yep.
It was 89.80 a yard. It's just a little swatch that's like a 13 by 13. Look how cool that is. So a little 13 by 13 patent leather, faux leather snake, and it's running. Who needs that fun piece to do something cool with?
Yeah, but accent on a purse on a bag.
Yeah, it would be
handle,
cool. It is a smaller piece. Okay, no one's
Take
taking
it on
that.
that.
So I'm going to do something fun. What did you call it, Bert?
Double down.
All right, double down. That means it didn't sell. So I'm going to keep adding more pieces until it sells. And we have a Sandra just got the
Sandra
giveaway. And
Sandra, I think you've won the last
I
3
know.
giveaways.
She did. All right, and I have a cute rocket ship embroidered patch coming to you.
Sandra, have you been
You
saying
are
your prayers?
lucky.
Are you
Huh?
doing what's right?
All right, double down. So I found a piece that looks good with it. This is a really cool little woven embossed. You can feel the little black dots on there. And so this is another 13 by 13 that can go with this snake piece. And this one is made out of 52 cotton, 48 poly. So you got the poly, the faux leather that's a poly cotton patent snake, and then this little one. So here we go, doubling down. Now you get two
Oh, you have a grandson
pieces.
also. Awesome.
So you get the patent snake and then this little piece here, two that are 13-inch square. No takers. Okay, do we do triple down?
Sure.
All right, triple down. Why not? Let me find something else that's got some cool blacks or something in it. How about this piece? This is a really cool piece. This is 85 poly 15 cotton. It looks like the treble clef sign, sorta.
Yeah, I thought it looked like music too.
So it's just a really cool woven 13 by 13. So now it's 3-piece set. So those three, they all look good together. Here we go. Triple down, 3 pieces. Anyone want that now that it's 3 pieces, 13-inch square? If no one wants it at that, I'll save them.
Oh, got
And we got a
Fire,
fire
Sydney.
Breeze. Oh yeah, Sydney. I remember you. Congrats. You're getting that triple down set. Those are cool. All right.
Normally
Next.
that uh, fake leather sells like, woo.
All right. This one is Masira Silk Damps Latte. And it's 100% silk. It was $145 yard, vintage from 2002. This one's a 16 by 18, gorgeous. What color would I call this? It's kind of like a, well, they called it latte. So it is kind of a caramely colored silk. And then this is a little piece of silk taffeta.
Let's call it flan.
And 129 a yard, vintage from 98. This one was 145 a yard. 16 by 18 and a little 13 by 13. Two beautiful pieces of silk. Here we go. That's running $2. Who needs some beautiful silk? And then you get this pretty little taffeta piece of a plaid, and that's going to skirt sales, Jackie.
Thank you, Jackie.
All right. How about this amazing piece that I thought was so cool? It is called Hippest. Like I am the hippest chick around.
Oh,
I'm
this
not.
This is a brand name.
It is a Tommy Bahama piece, and it's 100% cotton, and it's huge. Look at this hibiscus flower, and it's kind of that looser weave, kind of canvasy, but not stiff. And let me get that extra string off of there. And this is a 25 by 24-inch piece. Isn't that beautiful? And it has the fun Tommy Bahama label on there. Let me see how much they wanted for Tommy Bahama. Oh, they didn't price this one. Bummer. All right.
Yeah.
So this one is cool. Big piece. Here we go. Have a little vintage Tommy Bahama with that pretty tropical leaf and flower. 100% cotton. And that is going to Sydney.
You know, if you made something and sold it out of this fabric, you could use that Tommy Bahama label, couldn't you?
I don't see why not.
Yeah,
Just stick it in the pocket of the bag or whatever you make with it.
Thank you, Sydney.
I don't see why not. All right. This is really pretty. It is this gorgeous kind of Jacobian floral weave, and it is called Trisha Jacobian Bordeaux. 56 cotton, 44 rayon. It is a 13-inch square piece. And then I'm pairing it with this 13-inch square that is made in Belgium, and it is a chenille feel. And look at all the colors in here. Isn't that amazing? So you get both of these 13-inch squares. Beautiful. Here we go. That set's running. Thank you for your bids. And it looks like Jackie's going to get that
beautiful
pretty
fabric.
set. Thank you.
Thanks, Jack.
All right. I saw some pieces in here that were kind of Southwestern vibe. That one. All right, this one is a 13 by 18. It's kind of a fire chevron wave. Yeah, these are amazing pieces. This one, I guess, isn't really Southwestern, and this doesn't have to be, but this is really cool. And it's like a velvet, textured velvet. Oh, I just noticed a little flaw in this. Let me look at it before I. There's a little hole in the middle.
Mm.
Oh, okay, so this is, see that little spot right there?
Oh,
Yeah. So,
yeah.
I'm throwing it in with this piece. You can still, repurpose it. The hole's right in the middle. Maybe it had a grommet in it at one point. I don't know. Hard to know. My screen just reset on its own. That's weird. I've never had that happen.
Were these designer samples? Yes.
Yes, these are designer samples from a high-end distribution center from the all the way back to 80s. So almost all of them are vintage.
So
So
sassy.
Sassy is getting those. Congrats. And I
we've
have
got-
some really
if you
cool
think,
pieces.
yeah, we've got some brands that you're gonna go, whoa.
Yeah, so we get some cool stuff. All right, like this is an amazing piece. Really cool abstract. And it is vintage from 1999. It was $169 a yard. It's a 57 cotton, 39 rayon, 4 poly. It's a 13 by 18. And then this is really cool too. Neat little geometric woven. And it is 49 cotton, 37 poly, 14 acrylic. And it does have kind of a ridged weave, like a kind of like a corduroy feel to it. These are both really cool. You get both of them, two 13 by 18s. And these are both by Cravat. And this was 169 a yard. I don't remember this one, I can't see a price on. So two really cool.
Jackie takes that.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jackie. Welcome in, bees.
Let's see here.
Welcome in, Loriaco.
All right, these are both really cool. This one is 65 poly, 35 cotton. It's a 13-inch square patchwork. This is kind of like a silky satiny, and then it's woven in between, so it gives it kind of a ruched look. And then this is kind of patchwork, and it's a 45 cotton, 37 poly. This one's a 13 by 18 and a 13 by 13. So these two pieces that have like square patchwork look. Very cool. And here we go, $2 start. That's running. That's a really fun piece. I like that patchwork look. And I like that one too. And Jackie's getting those.
Thanks, Jackie.
All right, I love this piece that I'm going to show next. I've seen this before and I swear it's a Pierre do, but it doesn't say it is. Let's do a 3. Let's see if I like how these look. Yeah. Okay, so number 1 piece, beautiful woven. And it is 52 poly, 48 rayon. It was 69.80 a yard, made in Italy. And then I'm pairing it with this chenille that's like a ridged chenille. It's made in Belgium, 64 viscose, 36 poly, 129 a yard. That looks gorgeous together. And then I'm putting this chenille in there as well. Look at this really cool little diamond weave chenille, 70 acrylic, 30 poly, 59.80 a yard. This one's a 13 by 18, 13 by 13, 13 by 18. So those 3 swatches. That's a pretty set. And here we go. $2, 3 pieces. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. 2 chenilles with really cool textures and this amazing woven. Thank you for your bids. And that is going to Jackie.
Jackie. Thanks, Jackie.
All right, coming your way. All right, this is stunning. It is made in Belgium. It was $59 a yard in the year 2000. It's a poly cotton viscose blend tapestry, 13 by 18. That is
Oh my
really cool.
goodness.
That's really cool.
That looks like Roman mosaic tile.
Yeah, it does kind of. And then I'm putting this with it, this little really cool banded woven stripe that is a rayon poly, $95 a yard. Holy cow. And that's a 13 by 13. So you get that and that. And let's throw in one more. Let me find one I like with this. A chenille 13 by 13.
Hey, Liz and Sin Man.
All right, so you're getting those three gorgeous pieces. I have fun matching things up. I hope I do a good job. All right, so you get a 13 by 18 and two 13 by 13s. It's a gorgeous woven. And then these two beautiful pieces. Thank you for your bids. And super sales, Jackie. I sometimes suspect that a lot of times what was in a bag together were already pieces that kind of coordinated because they, came out at the same time or something. So maybe I'm not as marvelous as I think because they already did half the work. Maybe. I don't know. But I have fun putting stuff together. Okay, let's do.
Yeah, great potential for these things.
All right, let's do this piece that it's a narrow little piece, but it has this beautiful chenille, kind of like, see the diamond or triangle shapes in there. And it's a nubby kind of tweedy piece. And then I'm going to put it with this corduroy, kind of a wide wale corduroy 13-incher. This one's a weird size. We should measure it. Yeah, it's like 11 and a half by 18. Weird size. They don't normally do them that size. And then I love this piece. This one's so pretty. It's like a textured chenille. It's called Lucera Golden. It was $136 a yard. And this one has a sticker on it. This one's a 13 by 18. Okay, 13 by 18, 11 and a half by whatever I said it was, 17. And then this cool corduroy
Hey,
piece.
Pinto, welcome in.
Lovely Pintos here. Happy Friday. All right, so you're getting all three of these amazing textured pieces. They're pretty heavy.
Welcome
So
in,
here we
Glennis.
go. $2 start.
$2.
$2.
$2 holla.
So you get those three. This really cool one. This really cool one. And then this.
Brand takes that bad
Thank
girl.
you.
Thanks, Brand.
Thank you. All right, look at this bright, fun piece. Isn't that a cool weave? It is 61 cotton, 39 poly. So bright and fun. It's a 13-inch square. And let's find some cool pieces to put with it that have some fun color texture. How about this pretty one? Mercerized cotton and rayon, $73 a yard. This one is not priced. All right, so you get those two, and then let's go ahead and put in this piece that is similar to this piece, but in kind of a caramel color. So you're getting all three of those, and that matches good with that a little bit. So that's a three-piece set. The two longer ones are 13 by 18, and then you get a 13 by 13. Here we go. $2 start. Who wants that fun set? And these are really pretty damp wovens. You can see the pretty weave on there.
Super
Jackie's getting that. That was a
Jackie.
Stelio. Congrats.
Thanks,
All right, here's
Jackie.
a beautiful tapestry. that was made in USA, 1999 vintage, 55 a yard. Just a pretty tapestry.
Oh, love the tapestry.
All right, and then let's put it with these two pieces that are ruched. So you get this really cool pleated ruched cotton. That one's 100% cotton. And this one is 100% silk.
Really?
Yeah, so silk and cotton, these are about 13 inches. This one's a 13 by 18. So you're
That's a
getting
nice set then.
3 of those.
Ruched silk and cotton, and then a tapestry. A tapestry.
Here we go.
Where are the tapestries?
So pretty tapestry, and then 2 cool ruched pleated pieces. Cotton and silk. And Jackie's taking that.
Jackie gets that nice set. That nice combo. Thank you, thank you.
All right, chenille. Chenille. Let me find one more.
Chenille, that sounds like a movie.
All right, 3
Chenille,
pieces
chenille.
of chenilles. You've got like a robin's egg blue, a pretty green, and then this really cool neutral. It has cool texture. And these are all 13-inch squares, blends.
If you
That's
need to
right.
go, Barb, go.
3 pieces of chenille, a viscose polyacrylic blend. It looks like most of them are that kind of a blend.
Oh, Dana Bren loves the Laura Ashley's.
Oh, aren't they so fun?
And guess what? We have
No
one tonight.
takers on that, so we get to double down and add another piece. This chenille is amazing. It's like a basket weave, and it is a cotton rayon acrylic 13 by 18. So you're getting these 3 13 by 13s and then this big one. And anyone in the chat, have you made baskets like the instructions I've sent? These would be amazing baskets. So like the boxy baskets, you can make small ones, you can make big ones. Oh yeah, no worries. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you, Barbara. All right, here's the instructions. So if you're new and don't have these and you win this set, anyone can get these that has an order. It's not no charge, but I'm gonna put this up. So you get a 13 by 18 and 3 13 by 13s, all chenilles. These would make great baskets. So that set's running. And if you don't have the instructions yet, let me know and I'll pop them in with this set. So Sassy's getting that. Do you have the instructions already?
So sassy. Let's see. Yes, Super Sales will send you the instructions.
All right, here's Super Sales instructions. And did So Sassy say if she has them or wants them?
She didn't say.
All right, let me know if you want them with this set. Yes, I will add them. They're super easy to make. When my serger is working, it takes me about 5 minutes. So that's coming to you. I haven't made any new ones lately because my serger's on the fritz. All right, and sorry, I'm gonna be.
Bren would like instructions too.
Yeah, you bet.
Got your back, Bren. Got your
Yeah.
back.
All right, this is a really cool piece. These little buttons are velvet, and then the texture underneath is bumpy. And this is made out of 70 cotton, 30 viscose. It was $139 a yard in 1999. And I'm going to put it with, it's a 13-inch square. I'm putting it with this piece that is a silk poly blend called Schubert Silk Plaid. These are cool because it's like the back looks different than the front. All right, so you're getting silk and then this amazing button velvet. And then let's throw this one into, this one is a 65 cotton, 35 poly, and from 1990. Let's see.
I don't have anything that ends in Bert.
No, 2002. It was $42.90 a yard. It's a raised braid plaid.
I actually like that fabric quite a
So
bit.
this is really pretty too. So you get all three of those cool pieces, 13-inch squares. Here we go. And sorry, I like people to know what they're getting. Thanks for being patient with me and letting me describe stuff. Oh, this one's a little bit longer, huh? So a little bit longer than 13 inches on that one. This button velvet is so
Jackie
cool.
grabs that great
Thank
thing.
you, Jackie. All right, let's do, oh, this is a beautiful piece. This is a rayon poly plaid. It's one of those cool weaves that looks different on the back. It's a 13 by 18. And let's put it with, yeah, I like it with this houndstooth. And this houndstooth is 100% cotton. And let's also add this cool piece that has filament in it. 46 poly 36 rayon filament. So it's got gold shimmer. All right, so you're getting all three of those, two 13-inch and a 13 by 18. Here we go. $2 start. That's running. Those are all pretty. I love houndstooth. Bert was just saying to me, "Do you think houndstooth will ever come back into style?" And I'm like, "I don't think
Sassy.
it ever left."
Then tell them what I said.
And you were like, "Well, but you don't see men wearing houndstooth suits." And I'm like, "Well, that's true." Not so much.
Think so,
But
Sassy?
maybe in other parts of society that we don't run in.
I haven't seen houndstooth slack since the 70s.
All right, this is a really cool piece. It's 78 cotton, 22 silk. Look how pretty that
I'm
is.
pretty sure my dad had a houndstooth leisure suit.
Oh, did he?
I think so.
And this one's a 16 by 18. And now wait and see what I'm pairing it with.
Oh, that's beautiful.
This is stunning. And this is 100% silk. It's called Delu Silk Paisley. And it was $238 a yard in 2003. And then this silk cotton combo was $159 a yard in the year 2000. So you're getting this amazing paisley and then this stunning plaid. That's a gorgeous set. Here we go. Oh, and these are both 16 by 18 size pieces, so they're bigger pieces. Is that right? 16? They look bigger. 17 by 18, so slightly bigger. All right. Let's run those. Here we go. 100% silk and a silk cotton blend. Look at this paisley. Oh my goodness, it's so gorgeous.
Yeah, that paisley is gorgeous.
And that's going to sales.
Jackie.
Thank you. All right, we have three pieces left on the table from those. They don't really necessarily go together,
But they don't necessarily not go together.
that's a really cool piece. It is 82 cotton, 18 rayon. And then this piece is 100% silk, backed with silk, it says. Oh, that's cool. So it has like a meshy backing, and then it's this beautiful silk. All right, and it has taupe and gray. I don't, it's not, can you see the colors? Yeah, it's kind of a neutral. Very pretty. This is made out of cotton and rayon. They're both 13 by 18s. And then this is a really cool piece that would make an amazing little basket. Look at that weave. It's made out of 53 cotton, 47 viscose. Cotton and viscose. Okay. And this one was 139 a yard. Okay. So you're getting all three of those pieces. That's a brown, this is a black gray, and then this is taupes, grays, and ivories. Here we go. All three That's running 2 that are 13 by 18 and a 13 by 13. That's a really cool texture. Who wants those 3? Nobody, because they don't match. I didn't match them up good enough. All right, so I'm going to put these over to the side and I will use them as giveaway pieces. That's a good idea. Okay, I have some other giveaway, but all right, let's do some of these sets of velvet. Welcome in, everybody. Who loves velvet? If you love velvet, put an emoji in chat.
We should do a buyer giveaway before too
A
long.
buyer giveaway. All right, let's get one running.
You're
All right.
always telling me I need to remind you.
Yes, you do. All right, so buyer giveaway is running, and you get to pick one of those pieces that didn't sell. So the silk, this really cool woven, or this really cool basket weave. So everyone get in that buyer giveaway. And we'll let it run for a minute while we run some velvet. 13 by 13. This one is a acrylic cotton poly blend. This one is a viscose acrylic cotton blend velvet, 13 by 13. This one's 100% cotton. Ooh, that color is rich. I love cotton velvet. All right, so 3, and then not to be left out, 4. This one is a Travera velvet, which is a high-end designer poly that feels, I mean, that you wouldn't even know this wasn't cotton almost. Wow. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of velvet that are 13-inch square. And let me get that running. Here we go. All right, velvet, 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 velvet. Who loves velvet?
I love velvet.
And that's going to Jackie. Thank you,
Jackie.
Jackie. Those are all gorgeous colors. That deep blue, the deep red, that burgundy, and
That was our hodgepodge pack.
this beautiful cotton piece that's like a caramel honey color.
There were
Gorgeous.
different blends, different manufacturers. So
All right, so everyone in that buyer giveaway, let's draw it. Here we go.
Jackie.
Someone gets to pick a
Yeah,
piece.
we should have more cotton velvet.
Sydney gets to pick. You want the silk, that really cool woven abstract, or the cool weave basket weave one. I have more velvet. I don't know what the contents are. Bert sorted them.
I believe so. I think we have all kinds.
The basket one, you got it. That's a cool piece.
This will make a super great boxy basket. I mean, really good. It's nice and stiff.
All right. Let's see. This is okay, this is 100% cotton velvet, but it has a 77 cotton 23 poly backing. So the backing is not 100%, but the velvet is. Does that make sense? We have 1, 2, 3 pieces that are about 13-inch square. So you've got an ivory, a beautiful royal blue, and this deep purple. Those are gorgeous. Here we go.
I think we had some silk velvet too.
All right, there's a whole stack of them. So we'll go through and see what they all are. So you're getting 3 13-inch square pieces of 100% cotton velvet with a blended back.
2000.
Thank you. And this says made in Canada. Interesting.
Oh, Canada, our home
those
and
are
native
going
land.
to Thank you, Kristen.
We make
Beautiful
maple syrup
velvet.
and velvet and wood.
All right, this set. Okay, you'll probably like this set too, Wonder Woman. This set is actually 100% mohair velvet, and then the backing is cotton and mohair. This has an amazing texture. I mean, you can tell it's got wool in it by the way it feels. All right, there's one. So I think they're all the same colorway.
I think so.
116, 116. Yeah, they're all three the same colorway. So you get three pieces the same color. And there's a little pressure mark on this one. Let's see. It looks like the mohair got. So on one of the pieces, there's a little bit of the velvet that kind of got rubbed off or something. See, there's a kind of little spot on there on two places. So it must have been stored next to something that rubbed it. Okay, so you get three pieces of that mohair velvet. It's heavy. Here
Maybe
we
it's
go.
where the hang. You know how they put things on the
Oh,
hangers?
yeah, sometimes they would hang things. All right, so two of them are perfect, and one of them has those little rub marks or something. So mohair velvet. Going to
Wonder
Wonder
Woman.
Woman. Congrats. Those feel amazing. All right, this is a set that has mohair as well. And let's see what it says. Just getting the fuzz balls off. All right, this is made in Belgium, face 100% mohair back, 53 cotton, 47 wool mohair. So it's cotton, wool backing, and mohair pile velvet. And you get a red and then this deep brown. And these are about 13-inch square. All right, so those two, wow, those are pretty. They have kind of a little bit of a ridge, see that in the texture. And they were a different number, so they have a different, something
Looks
different about
slightly
them than
different
those
style,
others.
So
Those two pieces running.
we separated things by style number.
Yeah. So they all have like an inventory number on them.
Wonder Woman.
Woman is taking that.
Thank you, Wonder Woman.
All right. Oh, this is cool. This has got wool in it too. Look at this embossed texture. That is so cool. There's two pieces, same colorway. 52 wool, 48 cotton is what it says. Made in Belgium. That is the coolest texture. So you can feel those diamonds in there. All right, 13-inch square. Here we go. Two pieces of mohair velvet. This fabric was, oh, they didn't price it. I hate when they don't price it. I love to know how much it cost. All right,
Wonder
no
Woman.
cost. I guess it was free. Nope.
Yeah, I doubt it.
No, mohair velvet. It's probably, I don't know. Look and see if any of those others have a price on them.
No, they didn't price them. I didn't see one.
Oh, here's one that's,
Here's $216 a yard.
whoa, 216 a yard. Okay. All right, this one is a blend of wool and rayon. It is so thick. All right, you have a piece like this color, that beautiful teal. You've got a burgundy, another one that is this same color. So there's two colors of that one, three colors of that one. So three in the burgundy, one in
It's
the
beginning to look
teal.
about
That one
like
looks different, but I think it's because the pile is the opposite direction. Does it look the same now?
No.
Similar. I don't know. It has the same colorway number on it. All right.
Maybe that
So
bat just got dyed a little bit.
these are so heavy. All right. So 70 wool, 30 rayon.
I wonder if rayon is the backing.
Yeah, probably. That's how it feels. All right. Here we go. That is running. These are 13-inch square. They do. Yeah, they kind of have a stiffer back. So you get three pieces that have the same colorway number and then one in this beautiful teal.
Kristen
Kristen is
grabs
taking
that.
those.
Good job, Kristen.
These are so cool. And look how thick that is when I roll it. It's really cushiony. All right, these are Joseph Aboud,
Oh, those
designer.
probably were wildly expensive.
Let me see if they have a price on them. 198 a yard.
Oh, not too bad.
It has a kind of leopard. It's the name of this is Senegal. Isn't that a type?
No,
Senegal mohair.
Senegal is a country.
Oh, country. Senegal mohair sand, made in Holland. The face is 100% mohair. The backing is 51 cotton, 49 mohair. Joseph Aboud collection. So it has like a leopard print. See that? And it's like embossed into the velvet. So you get one in that color and then two in this deep brown. They have the same color number. Wow, that is really cool. All right, so 13-inch square pieces. They're not exactly 13-inch because they look more rectangular. Let me see what they actually measure. I keep saying that, but let's see, 12 and a half by 13.
Did you run them yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go. That's right. 12 and a half by 13. I kept looking at those going, they don't look exactly square. So you get two in the dark brown and one in this beautiful caramel honey color. Embossed velvet. Wonder Woman is taking those. Wow, that's really cool.
Thank you.
You'll see in person that looks cool. All right, this is a blend of velvet. This is 65 poly, 35 cotton, and these are 13-inch square. Those look square. All right, and there's 1, 2.
This is shiny.
3. This one's longer. 4, and then 1 beautiful purple piece. So you've got 4 pieces in this gray color that are all, they're all the same color number. And then you've got 1 piece in the purple. All right, so 5 piece total. One of them is a 13 by 18, the rest are 13 by 13s. 5 pieces of velvet. It's a really pretty velvet. Yeah, it's a higher content poly, so it's more shiny. Cotton poly.
Kristen, grab that.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kristen.
All right. Let's mix it up and do something different for a minute. We did all the velvets. All right, these are 2 pieces that have animal prints. This one is a brushed cotton.
Yeah.
So
it
has like a flannel type feel on the front, and then it has a more smooth back. So brushed cotton, and it's thicker than a traditional flannel. That is really cool. It measures 16 and a half by 24. Brushed cotton. And then I'm putting it with this chenille piece that is an animal leopard or an animal alligator maybe. And it is a rayon poly chenille. That is cool. All right, so you get both of those. And this one's a 16 by 18, 16 and a half by 24.
Sounds like an eclectic cafe, the chenille alligator.
That's running. Brushed cotton.
Right
this one's really cool. Oh, it's not running?
Yeah, kind of giraffe looking too.
Trying again. There it goes. Yeah, or a giraffe, kind of, yeah. And so what fabrics is taking that set. Those are both really cool. Wouldn't you guys agree that have bought some of this fabric before that when you get your packages and open them, you're like,
It's fun.
it's so fun and they're so much prettier in person. right? Like you're like, oh my gosh, this is such cool stuff.
Well, you know what's
Yeah.
fun is to feel the fabric
Yeah.
for the
I have
first.
fun, getting to spend a little time with it and then I get to pass it on to you guys. So, all right,
It
this is
sits
a
there,
fun set.
cats the fabric like it's a puppy or something.
Yeah. This is Barbara Berry design called BBS chairs.
Oh, this is cute.
And it's
This is really
100%
cute.
cotton and it has these different style chairs with little numbers. And there are two pieces in this brown colorway. No, three in this brown colorway. And then there's a one in a blue colorway. And these measure 25-inch square. 25-inch square.
Oh, Brand, trust me, yeah.
What's that?
Sometimes she said, "Is it hard for you to give it up?"
Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, I do have a decent stash. But there's just so much of it that there's no way I can keep
I
it
don't
all.
know. I don't know when in the
And it gives
future.
me a lot of pleasure to know that everybody else gets some of it and are making cool things out of it.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know in the
so
future when we're going to start to get low on this stuff, but I can promise you that when we do, she's going to be a lot more discerning about what goes out the door.
all right, so you get 4 pieces, 25-inch square. It's about the same thickness as quilting cotton, but maybe a little bit, more of a upholstery feel to it, home decor feel. All right, who wants these 4 big pieces? Barbara Berry. Let me see if this was priced. I don't see a price on any of these. It's a fun collection. BBS chairs.
Super sale.
Thank you. That's coming to you. All right, one of my other loves. These are really hard for me to give up.
Oh,
Pierre du
yeah.
French Country.
Yep.
I'm going to sell these one at a time. This is a little Pierre du French Country piece that is called Lavardin Rose. It was $105 a yard in 2005. It's a 70 cotton, 30 poly Pierre du collection, 13-inch square tapestry. Is that not a stunner? All right, here we go. That's running. Yeah, I don't know which I love more, Laura Ashley or Pierre Du. Probably Laura Ashley just because there's more to it. But when I find a Pierre Du, I'm just like, oh, thank you, Jackie. All right, this is a big piece, and this is so cool. So this is a Pierre Du as well. It has this little vignette of toile amidst the floral chandelier design, and this one is called Gerane Jardine. It's 89 cotton, 11 linen, so it's a cotton linen blend. 69.80 a yard from 2005. Is that not the coolest piece? And it is 25-inch square. So it's a little bit canvasy with that little bit of linen in there. So pretty. And that toile in the middle is so cool. Here we go. Who wants this amazing piece? The florals on here are so cool too. Those little pops of bouquets. That is
Jackie,
going to
take that.
Jackie. Thank
I
you.
think the colors match in this next piece.
They do. Yeah, this next piece looks good with this for sure. So I'll kind of show you. It's just a little swatch called Gatsby Picnic. And it is 100% cotton. It was 65 a yard from 2009. Little French country wallpaper, floral
A
damps
cute little pier.
stripe. It's a little 13-inch square. I'm gonna run it for $1 because it's small. So that is running. That is such a pretty print. Such a pretty print. Little 13-inch cotton going to Bren.
Bren, grab yourself a little Pierre do.
All right, now.
Thank you, Bren.
I'm going to run these 3 together. I think I have some of this one in my stash. These are tapestry Pierre du 13-inch. And this is called Bretonneau Sapphire. 57 a yard in what year? 2005. Is that not just so French? It's so pretty. All right, and then with this is the coolest fabric. It's called Gordon, and it is 100% cotton, Pierre du. It's a 25-inch square, and it's the print with the ribbon tapestry with the tassels, and then the background is like this quilted gingham plaid. That is so freaking cool. So you're getting this piece
very boho.
and the 2 tapestry pieces. All right. This is a very cool set.
Set of 3.
Here we go. And this is hard to let go. Here we go. 25-inch square Pierre du with the, like embroidered look trim with the tassels, and then these 2 tapestry squares.
Super.
So Jackie's taking that set. These are so pretty.
Congrats, Jackie. Thank you.
Congrats. These are really cool. That cotton was $69.80 a yard. That's expensive for cotton. All right, these are Cravat Soleil. So this is the acrylic canvas. These are so fun. Look at the monkeys on there. And these are 25-inch square, so it's like a canvas weight. And this is called
Thank you, Jackie.
High Jinx. And it's from 2004. And I have it in this colorway, and I have it in this colorway. So I'm going to run it twice, and you get to pick either the yellow or the black piece. These are so fun. All right, here's this running. Tell me if you want the yellow or the black. Hi, Jinx. It's indoor-outdoor fabric. It would make an amazing tote bag because it's got that really durable.
Kristen gets the
Thank you,
first pick.
Kristen. Do you want the black or the yellow?
Black.
Okay, that's coming to you. All right, and then let's run the yellow piece. Acrylic canvas. Makes amazing pillows and totes and things that are very durable.
Or
you could make an amazing outdoor pillow with this.
Could-
And Jackie's getting that piece.
Could repolster a chair by the pool or something.
Yeah. All right, and then
Thanks,
this is just the beautiful palm. So if you wanted to make a pillow with one of those, you could put this on the back, and it would look good with either of those because it has the pretty green palm on there. Same size, same content. Acrylic canvas. That's running. Black with the palm fronds would look really cool as the back of one of those if you wanted to make a cool pillow. Kristen is taking that. Congrats.
Thank you, Kristen.
All right, this I'm going to run as just a little set of pieces because they're all that acrylic canvas. This is such a cute print. And then we've got a huge stripe piece, yellow, blue, acrylic canvas. And then we've got this piece that's an acrylic that has a damp squeeb in it. Isn't that pretty? So 2 huge ones, 25-inch square acrylic canvas, and then you get this fun little 13-inch square piece of that like squiggly line stripe. Very heavy duty fabric. So it would make really good stuff that you want to be durable. 3 pieces of that cravat solil. And
Kristen
taking
gets a steal
those.
there.
This stuff's super expensive, especially the brand that is by Hindler. What is their brand called? Can't remember right now.
Solage or something like that.
Anyway, they make a brand of this indoor-outdoor acrylic canvas that's like hundreds of dollars a yard.
Solier. Oh no, wait. Solil. No,
So
that's
that's
this
what
one.
this is. All right, this is called Palm Court, and it is this Solil acrylic, and it's a beautiful botanical, tropical botanical piece. Isn't that pretty? And then I paired it with this nice stripe piece that has some pretty greens in it and yellows. So this would make actually a really nice outdoor pillow to do. Here's your back, here's your front. So let's sell it as a set. So you get both of those. Also could make an amazing beach bag. So
Yeah, all this stuff make great beach bags.
here we go. 25-inch square acrylic canvas, cravat solil. You get the stripe and the botanical tropical. 2 pieces. Those are going to Kristen. Congrats. All right. This is a really amazing fabric. I wish they would name it because I like when things are named. I have 3 pieces of it in this colorway. It's a deep midnight blue. Yeah, it's not black. So it's a midnight blue. It's a woven tapestry that has kind of a cruel embroidered type feel to it. And then see how it's kind of ruched? That is so cool. And it is made out of 33 cotton, 42 rayon, 25 poly. It says manufacturing and finish process are a part of the unique look created for a casual style. I thought that was funny that it says that. And this was $129, vintage from 2004. You get 2 pieces that are 16 by 18, and then a piece that is a 13, just a little bit smaller. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's a pretty substantial fabric. You can see the like I said, it kind of almost looks like a cruel type embroidery on there. All right, 3-piece set. Here we go. This is gorgeous. Midnight blue background, reds and tans. So pretty. 3 pieces. Thank you for your bids. And that's going to
First sales, Jackie.
all right,
Thanks,
and
Jackie.
then they had 3 other pieces that were in 2 different colorways. So I'm gonna sell them as a 3-piece set. Because there was only one in this colorway.
Look how different it looks in the tan
And then
and the
here
red.
is the other 2 pieces. Kind of a
Pretty sexy.
russet color background. Then you've
Pretty
got the
damn
dark
sexy.
blue, reds, greens, and then on this you've got the tan or the ivory background.
The blue
So
is
you're getting
so
all
extra.
3 of these. Let's see what size they are. We've got, I think they're all the same size. Yeah, these are all 13 by 18. So 3 pieces, 13 by 18, 2 different colorways. 2 in the dark and 1 in the light. Thank you for your bids.
You could piece it together and make a Mary Poppins bag out of it or something.
And super sale.
Super sales. Jackie takes that.
Super pretty.
Thanks, super duper sales, Jackie.
All right, this is a set of textured like velvety chenille. They're 13-inch squares. You get this deep plum, the black, another one in the black, and then a piece in the brown colorway. They're all 13-inch squares. That's a sexy set. They are made out of 38 acrylic, 34 cotton, 28 Dacron poly. And these would make amazing baskets. They have a little bit of that stiffness on the back with that acrylic backing. So they would stand up nice if you made little baskets out of them. Here we go. 4 pieces.
Then you should do a giveaway, a buyer giveaway.
Another buyer giveaway. All right, we'll do it. And these are super soft on the front. Velvety chenille, diamond going. What?
Fabrics.
Fabrics. Thank you.
Thanks. So what?
All right, let's run a giveaway. And then I have some Laura Ashley coming up next.
Laura Ashley.
All right, another buyer giveaway. And I'm going to add a third piece in here. So we have this piece of silk still. We have this really cool woven. And then I have this really pretty vintage dogwood silk.
That almost looks like
Taffeta. It's not really a taffeta. It's not super crisp. It's more like just a natural silk. And it's a big piece. All right, so everyone get in that giveaway and you get to choose one of those pieces. And we'll run some Laura Ashley next. Sunbrella, that was the brand I was thinking of.
Sunbrella, yeah.
But that's also a cravat salil, so but Sunbrella is the more expensive line for some reason.
I was right with the word sun.
All right, this is a beautiful Sunbrella woven Laura Ashley called Spice Island Maze, and it is 100% acrylic woven. Look how pretty that is. And that one's a 13 by 18. And then I'm putting it with this piece that's cotton. That is combed cotton, and it is Laura Ashley Hamlet Maze. It's a beautiful little floral, tonal floral. And it's a 25-inch square piece. So you get the little acrylic tapestry and this beautiful cotton piece, Laura Ashley. Here we go. That's ready. Just that piece alone is so pretty. And then this is gorgeous. This woven in yellow. Who loves yellow? What a pretty set.
Who loves you, baby?
Bren is
take
taking
that.
that.
Thank you, Bren.
That's a really pretty piece of cotton. And this beautiful little tapestry. How fun. Congrats. All right, this is a little Laura Ashley velvet piece that is 65 poly, 35 cotton, and it was $47.90 yard in 2003. Royal Velvet Pine. It's a 13-inch piece. And let's put it with this amazing piece. This is the kind of fabric I love. All right, this is a Matelasse quilted called Box Quilt Jasper. And it is made out of 40% linen, 32 cotton, 28 poly, and it's a huge piece. Measures 24 by 24. Look how pretty that is. It's a light green, and then there's your backing quilted. And then you get this pretty little piece of velvet with it. All right, 2 pieces of Laura Ashley. Here we go.
A little Laura
Velvet
Ashley
and
screenback.
quilted. Big, huge piece. This would make a really pretty bag or pillow. Put a floral with it.
Kristen
And
grabs that.
Kristen's taking those.
Thank you, Kristen.
Who likes to applique with velvet or use velvet in like linings? Because they make really good linings.
I like linings with velvet.
All right, that set's coming your way. Okay. What was I thinking about this now? Oh, I was going to draw the giveaway. That's what I was thinking about. All right, everybody in that made a purchase, drawing that giveaway. And who is going to win? Ooh, Sydney! It's your lucky day. So this piece of silk, this full woven, or this piece of silk. So 1, 2, or
Silk,
3.
woven silk.
Number 3. I don't blame you. This is so pretty and colorful, isn't it? And it's just a nice, lovely silk. Vintage dogwood. All right, coming your way.
Thanks, Sydney.
All right, let's find something over here that's amazing. How about a piece of really cool linen that is called Boucheron Cinnabar, made in England, 100% linen. It's a cool botanical. Look at those bluebells hanging down. That's pretty. And this piece measures 17 wide by 25 long, 100% linen. It's a thick, looser weave linen. It's very pretty. And that is running right now, 100% linen. Very pretty. Thank you for your bids.
Yeah, very nice.
And
Wonder Woman
piece. Congrats. And then this piece is
Thank you, Wonder Woman.
tall, and it's on a 55 linen, 45 viscose. It feels like a silk linen blend because viscose is kind of a silk faux silk replacement. This is such a cool toile. Look at the detail in that.
Look at the couple.
It's an Asian, so it's a chinoise design. And this piece measures 25 square. And it's a vintage cravat made in England. So that's really cool. So someone wants this. That's running. The detail in the print is what I love on this piece. So it's just super detailed with that pagoda.
Brand best takes that.
Taking that. Thank you, Bryn.
Thank you, Brand.
All right, who loves wool? These are 2 little Joseph Avowed pieces. It's 2 different plaids. They're not the same. And this one is doesn't have a name, just says made in Scotland.
Wow.
It's Scottish wool, and it is 100% wool. And it's a little 13 by 18. And then this one is called Daudet Empire, also made in Scotland. Joseph Avowed collection, 100% wool. So pretty. They don't have prices on them. So you get two 13 by 18s, two different plaids, Scottish wool. That's pretty. Here we go. Scottish wool. Sorry, these are a little bit schminkly wrinkly. And have fuzzy.
Kristen takes
Thank you,
those.
Kristen.
Thank you, Kristen.
All right. This is fun material. It's 100% silk. And it's this really cool ridged textured stripe in kind of jade, red, gold colors. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pieces of this that are all 13-inch. Yeah, 13 by 18. So 4 pieces of that silk. Here we go. 13 by 18, 100% silk. This was $169 a yard in 2002. Constantinople stripe antique silk.
Bran best
Thank
takes
you,
that.
Bran.
Thank you, Bran.
This is a really pretty woven, and I have 2 pieces in 2 colorways. It is called Mole. It's a French word, Moliere. Mole nectar and mole spiced apricot. You've got a 16 by 18 of the nectar, and then a 13 by 18 of the spiced apricot. And it is made out of 54 cotton, 46 rayon, 88 a yard. And that rayon has a little bit of a shimmer to it. It's not metallic, but it's just the way they made it. It has, it shines a little bit. That's so pretty. All right, 2 of those. That is running now. Very pretty design with that ribbon leaf, damsk, and then raised texture on that part of the stripe. So sassy.
Oh, so sassy.
Thank you.
Thank you, so sassy.
Right. Let's do. All right, this is a velvety chenille that is called Fontana Chocolate. It's 100% rayon. So if you anything 100% rayon that has this kind of texture, it's very floppy and it's just got a really neat texture. This is so pretty. Look at that. So you get 2 pieces that are 13 by 18. This fabric was not priced. All right. 100% rayon velvet chenille woven. 2 pieces. Here we go. That is a neat design, isn't it? That's what it looks like, that direction. And Bren,
Bran best takes that.
congrats.
Thank you, Bran.
Sorry, I've got the sniffles. I got Bert's cold. It's not too terrible, but it's not making me very happy. All right, this is 100% or no, not 100% cotton. 65 cotton. No, sorry. 65 poly, 35 cotton, made in Mexico. It's like a velvet, velveteen is probably what it would be called because it's not as plush as a velvet. And then it has kind of a smooth backing. And there's 2 pieces, one in this beautiful purple and one in the beige. So like a velveteen 13-inch square cotton poly blend. That purple is so pretty. Nobody wants that. Velvet. All right.
No takerees on the
No takers.
Mexico fabric.
Hey, Stephanie, how are you today? All right, look at this cool fabric. It is a chenille and it has this cool design, and there's a huge piece of it and a smaller piece. The huge piece does have a grommet right there. So the big piece is 25 inch square. And then you get a 13 by 12 and a half or something. Let's see. Yeah, 12 and a half by 13. And it is made out of 44 acrylic, 38 poly, 18 polypropylene, vintage from 2006, just barely vintage, $79 a yard. And it is a cool, like ridged, textured chenille, kind of corduroy softness, velvety. That's really fun. Who wants these two pieces? This would make an amazing bag. Here we go. That's running. Look at that neat leaf design in there too, and that cool checkered part. That's fun. Thank you for your bids. And who's getting it? Jackie's getting
Super
it.
sales.
Congrats. That's a really fun set.
Thanks, Super Sales.
We need some flowers, right? Everyone say yes if you need some flowers. How about this amazing piece right here that is by, this is a brand we don't get a lot of. It is by Bassett McNabb Company, and it's 100% cotton. And this piece is huge. Look at this pretty floral, and then it's got some figs, I think. Do those look like figs?
Yeah, that's figs.
And this is 36 long, so a yard long by 28 wide. So it's a half a yard of fabric going the lengthwise of the fabric. So if someone wants that pretty piece, just has a staple tag on it. Has the original selvage, which is fun, dated 1992. So 36 by 28. It is running, and it's a nice upholstery weight cotton. Has a beautiful feel to it if someone wants that pretty piece. And
Super Sale Jackie.
And then this piece
Think
is
it's Super Sale.
amazing. It is also that brand, Bassett McNabb. This is called, let's see if I thought they gave it a name, but I guess not. No name, it just has a pattern number. But this one is 60 linen, 40 cotton. And this is a full yardage piece. So we have both sides of the selvage, vintage from 1992. Beaufort on this selvage, it says Beaufort. And this is
I think it's the same pattern as the last one.
a yard and a half. So a yard and a half of fabric. See, this is folded in half. There's your two selvages. And it has some flagged. Oh, yeah, this is the same collection because look, there's that same fabric, right? That we just sold with the butterflies and the figs. So these are regular cotton that are hanging here, these little sample pieces. And then there's some of this linen cotton blend sample pieces, and they're big size samples that are stitched on there. So you can just take them off. So a yard and a half plus all the extras. This is so cool. And it has the nice light yellow background. Wow, that's pretty. See the figs on there. All right. It is a huge piece. Huge piece.
You
Let
could
me see how much this
reupholster your
weighs. these.
Go with that bad girl.
There's enough there you could make something really nice. It weighs 1 pound and 4 ounces. So it is a massive piece. Let me show you the weave really quick before I run it. So linen cotton blend. There's your weave on it. Okay. And then you have all those like probably about 10 by 12 or bigger sample pieces that are on there. All right, here we go. This is running. Yard and a half. Huge flagged sample. Linen cotton blend. It's beautiful. Kristen is getting a dealio on that. Congrats. That's super pretty. All right, some more flowers. These are little pieces, but they're so pretty and they're quilted. See the quilting. So this is called Gladys, and it's made in Estonia.
Wow.
100% cotton. So, and these are little 13 inchers, little quilted. Isn't that beautiful? So you get one in this colorway and then one in the antique colorway. That looks super pretty. All right, so 2 little 13-inch swatches of that. 100% cotton. So pretty. Thank you for your bids. That is going to
so sassy.
Thank you.
Thanks, so sassy.
That is super pretty. Coming your way. All right, how about some toile? This is a toile that is called Wade, Wade. Look at the little guy fishing, his little girlfriend there, the canoe, the tree, fruit tree. There's a thatched roof, house on there, a dog, and it's a cream red toile. This is 100% cotton. It's a canvasy, lightweight canvasy. It's a Winterthur Museum piece that was $39 a yard. And it's a 25-inch square. 12. Here we go. That is running. Beautiful 12. Red and cream. Thank you for your bids. And
Red Best takes
taking
that.
pretty piece. All right, here's one that is also a Winterthur Museum. It has the Winterthur tag on it, and it is 100% cotton. It is called, it's actually the same pattern, but they antiqued it on this one. See and it's reversed. They called it Wade, but it's not the same actually. Now that I'm looking at it, this one's a chinoise.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, it is different. They gave it the same name. That's weird, and it's antiqued. So, like, purposely look distressed to look antique. And that one is a 25-inch square, and this one is not canvasy. It's more like a broadcloth texture. Yeah, very cool. All right, that's running now. So kind of a chinoise design, purposely looks antiqued. That's kind of fun. And that's going to junk paper. How are you? Oh, I should share junk paper scissors things she sent me. Let me see your phone. She's makes lots of really cool junk journal stuff. And she wasn't here last time I shared these, so let me share them again. So she makes really cool like tags and little things that you can put in junk journals. All right, she sent me some pictures the other day of some of the stuff she's made, and she uses a lot of this cool fabric and mixes it. So mixed media. So see her little cool vignettes with the lace and the fabric and the photographs and other little cool things on there. Yeah, super cool. And then here's another picture of another one, and she did some stitching on one of these, so it looks cool. There's some of that, some Damsk fabric she got from us. Super fun. Yeah, very cool. We have a really huge um, junk journaling crowd, I guess that's the right way to say it, here on Whatnot that just make amazing stuff. So they usually have their shows under, they changed our categories a little bit, but they have them under arts and crafts, and you'll see some of their covers and stuff. They do some really cool stuff, which reminds me, next week on Thursday, is that when I scheduled it? Let me look. I'm gonna do it's a quilting cotton show, but all of the fabrics are going to be, let me look and see when I scheduled it. I have a cool cover. All the fabrics are going to be kind of junk journal themed stuff. So, because I have some really cool collections. Here we go. 31st. What day is that? Is that Tuesday? Oh, that must be Tuesday. Anyway, I called it Stitch and Journal. So that's the thumbnail. And I just have some amazing prints in that show. So make sure you have that one bookmarked. Because I'll have some really cool stuff. I kind of do that. I save up some cool prints and stuff, and then I'll have a show like that every once in a while. So lots of amazing pieces in there. All right, speaking of amazing, how about some printed velvet that is 100% cotton?
This is super sexy fabric.
Yeah, 100% cotton velvet, paisley printed. You get a 25-inch square. This is called Gregali, and it was made in 2009, 51.80 a yard, made in Korea. Made in Korea.
Wow.
So this is
Light
pretty. Does it have
kimchi
gilding on it? Sometimes they gild it. No, they didn't gild this one. All right, so you get a 25-inch square piece, and you also get a 17 by, let's see, what is it? 17 by 24 and a half. So two-piece set. This feels like butter. It is so pretty. All right, who gets this amazing set? It's a lighter weight. I mean, it's 100% cotton, but the pile on this is not super thick. So it's a more like smooth, you can see by the drape, right? It's not like a stiff, chunky velvet. All right, here we go. Two pieces of that amazing velvet, a big 25-inch square and a 17 by 24 and a half. Stunning paisley. Thank you for your bids. And that is going to Jackie. Congrats. These are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And coming your way. Congrats.
Thank you, Soup Sales.
All right, let's see what else I have over here. That looks amazing. All right, this is a cotton silk blend. And cotton and silk together is amazing. It just has it's like it gives it a more substantial feel with the beauty and sheen of the silk. And this is called Pemberton Silk Marble, and it is a woven Damsk made in India. And you get a 16 by 18 and a 13 by 18 in this beautiful gold, light gold color. Here we go. 2 pieces. Cotton and silk. Look how pretty that is. This would make an amazing lining, and it would be a little bit more durable than just plain silk, because some silks are very fragile. That is coming to you. Congrats. That's so pretty. Okay, how about this amazing piece? This is called Demetria.
That one's cool.
And it's 100% cotton. It's kind of an antique look background. Jacobian floral. Look how pretty that is. And here's what the weave looks like. So it's a nice woven. It's a tighter weave, not loose, but not canvasy at all. It's more like a kind of a just a nice texture to cotton. It's 24.5-inch square. So called Demetria. Here we go. Beautiful Jacobian antique background floral. Thank you for your bids. And that is going to Jackie.
Sales.
Has some teal in there. That's so pretty. See the teal accents in the leaves and the stems. Wow, that's pretty.
Thanks, Jackie.
All right. This is a fun piece. We had that Pierre Du piece that had the toile in the center. This is called Trilogy. Trailage. I don't know. Anyway, 33.90 yard in 2005. It's 100% cotton. It's a nice broadcloth, and it has this beautiful. It's a robin's egg blue, and then with sepia, and it has this really cool vignette. What do you call that in the
Bandstand or gazebo?
gazebo? That was the word I was looking for. That wasn't coming to my head. So this beautiful gazebo in there. And then look at the gardening tools at the bottom.
You are 16 going on 17.
All right, so that big piece is a 25-inch square. Robin's egg blue, pretty color with that garden gazebo.
Loosely based on the Von Trapp gazebo from the
And
70s.
so what is
So
that
what
pretty
fabric?
piece?
That.
Thank you.
Thanks, so what?
All right, this is an amazing piece. It is called Agate or Agati Dijon. It's 58 linen, 42 cotton, and it says sanforized. I don't know what that means.
They used to use that in dry cleaning, so it's to help it from getting stained.
Yeah, so it's probably got a stain resistant finish. This paisley is amazing. And this piece measures 17.5 by 25. 17.5 by 25. And I'm pairing it with something amazing. This is 100% silk, and it's embroidered, and it's called Cambria Hand Embroidery Earth. And it's more of a raw silk with this gorgeous embroidery on it. And it is a 16 by 18 piece, silk embroidered. And it's coming with this piece. I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to sell them together. So there you go. That is running now. So linen cotton blend, this amazing paisley piece alone is so cool. And then you get this raw silk embroidered piece. And Jack making those. Congrats. That's a gorgeous set. All right.
Thanks,
This
Susan.
is a chinoise called Gageite, made in Peru, 100%
Oh,
cotton. The
100% Walmart.
colors on this are amazing.
Wow, that's beautiful.
So it's got this beautiful jade and green garden scene, Japanese geisha.
I think I would just frame that.
I know it could be framed. It's so pretty. All right, and this piece it's a nice broadcloth, 25, not quite a broadcloth. It's more
Oh, Sanfordized is pre-shrunk. Oh, thanks, Christine.
pre-shrunk. She looked it up. This one is 24 by
Must fit some guy
25.
named
It
Sanford.
has a the way this was
really short guy.
the way this was woven, it actually has a stripe, but it's very subtle. See the stripe in there?
Yep.
But you don't really see it on the front as much, but it is in there. It gives it a neat kind of ombre look. See that? This is beautiful. Wow. How much was this one? Only $38.90 a yard in 2006. Wow, this is so pretty. All right, who wants this piece? I kind of want to keep it, not lying. Here we go. That is a stunner. Thank you for your bids. That one is going to Jackie.
Super sales.
Oh, this is so pretty. Yeah, I think if Bert hadn't sorted, this would not be being shown today. I would have been like, "I want that." Bert did the sorting. It's often really good that he does because I would keep too much of it.
Yeah.
All right, this is called Gadaria,
This is cool.
and it's 55 flax linen, 45 rayon, and it's from 2006. It's a Jacobian. I love the colors in this. They kind of match the colors in that last piece.
This is a
Totally
groovy.
different vibe though.
I love groovy fabric. This one's groovy. Look
I
at that.
like the stitching look, wavy background. Isn't that cool?
This would make an awesome bag.
This is very pretty. And it's got that flax in there, so it's kind of a nice, canvasy. Wow, that's pretty. And this one is a 25 by 24 and a half. Here we go. $2 start. It's running. Beautiful Jacobian with that neat wavy stitched line that runs through there. That is cool. It's not running, huh? All right, trying again. Is it going now? There it goes. Sorry about that. 24 and a half by 25. Gorgeous Jacobian floral, flax, and rayon.
Octavia.
Hey, welcome
A
back.
fabric gremlin.
Thank you for your purchase.
First purchase.
That is a good first purchase. So pretty. All right, let's do
Thank you, Octavia.
this set. These are 58 cotton, 42 poly, made in Italy, and they are a woven damsk two-tone. So it makes it look three-dimensional, and you got this beautiful stry background in the blue, and then this piece is in a gold colorway. Same thing, only in gold. And these are both 13 by 18s pieces. That is super pretty. You get both of those. Here we go. It's running. Beautiful damsk in the blue and gold. Stry embossed weave, so pretty. And
For
Jackie's getting
sale.
those. Thank you.
Thanks, Jackie.
All right, here's some really cool textured chenilles that are by Larry Laszlo. He does really eclectic stuff. So they're kind of on the modern vibe, but look at these. See that texture? I think these are two different colors. No, they're the same. So you get two pieces of the same. That gives you an idea of the texture, the weave in that. And it's a velvety chenille. So it's kind of like an alligator chenille. These are 13 by 18 and 16 by 18. And then there's this funky little 13-inch piece that's a wavy woven. And there's a ton of color in there. You can't tell, but you can tell more looking up close. All right, so these are really cool. Larry Laszlo pieces. This is kind of heavy duty stuff. That's running. So he's a neat designer. He does lots of really cool stuff. And let's see if this was priced. Nope, no price. And Octavia is going to take those cool pieces.
Thank you, Octavia. They should have a show called Larry Laszlo Lassos.
I'm going to send you the instructions that I have for the boxy baskets I make. They're super easy. Because that set that you just bought would make really cool boxy baskets. That's what I call them. So you just take the fabric and like if you wanted it, you can decide which direction. I would probably do this way on these. And then you just fold it right sides together, stitch down the length, and then you put the seam in back. You box your bottom, and then you invert it back out to the right side, and then fold the inside however length you want it. So you're going to get some little boxy baskets that look about like that. They're super easy to make. I use my serger, and you do need to make sure you have a good needle, either on your serger or sewing machine that will go through thicker
Oh, you made your
fabrics.
first purse today? Oh,
Awesome. Congrats. So have fun with that. There's the instructions to make those. And if you go to my YouTube, which is on in my show notes, I have a video, a live video. It's been quite a while back, like last May, I want to think. So you'd have to search through my lives. But it's called Demo and Create. And I actually demoed making those baskets. So if anyone wants to watch the live, when you read the instructions, because some people need a visual or it helps to have a visual. So that is on my YouTube. Okay, let's see, what else do I want to sell here? This is a really pretty set. Here's 3 pretty sets. And then I'm going to go and see if someone wants some of these amazing sets of solids that I have. And I do have some silk sets up here too. All right, this is a 3-piece set. 100% cotton. This is a little 13-inch, super pretty. Look at that. Little 13-incher. This one is a rayon cotton nylon Bailey diamond lacquer woven. Look how pretty that is. 13-inch square. And then you're also getting this huge piece of Karama, and it has the neatest weave. Look at that weave. Like an Asian style weave. And it is kind of an Asian style botanical. And then there's some little monkeys in there in a couple places. And this one is a Wesley Mancini, and it is a 16 and a half by $25. All right, so you're getting this cool piece and then these two little
Thank you.
13-inch squares in reds. Look how pretty that all is. Okay, here we go. $2 start. Who wants these pretties?
Who wants my pretty?
Yeah, I'm sounding a lot more like the Wicked Witch today, aren't I? What does she say? Come, my pretties, or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, those are going to Jackie.
Super sales Jackie.
All right, this is a gorgeous little set. 100% cotton, South Korea paisley, little 13-inch square cotton. And then we've got this cotton. There's just a neat little design piece that's got the pretty brown in it. And then we've got this amazing piece that is like a screen print with a little bit of shimmer. This one's 100% linen made in Russia.
Those winged monkeys
Called gondola.
Yeah, to me when I was a
So you get those three pieces. So cotton, cotton, and linen. Aren't those pretty? Little 13-inchers. All right, here we go. That's ready. So all three of those. That paisley is gorgeous. And this is so cool with that shimmery damsk.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Octavia. Those are coming to you.
Thank you, Octavia.
All right, and then this is a fun set of four pieces. All right, look at this antiqued. And it's kind of on a really cool woven. It's 100% cotton, kind of a looser basket weave, little 13-incher. And then it's coming with two pieces of this style that are different prints, but really cool. And they have kind of that crisp, kind of really neat weave. And they're like a flame and a flame stripe. Grain and Gothic, 100% cotton, made in Peru. So you get both of those that go with this. And never fear, you're also getting a fourth piece that's amazing. It's a paisley. And it is called Greet, made in Peru, 100% cotton. So 4 pieces. Look at that set. Okay, here we go. 13-inch square, 4-piece set, all cottons, running now. Love this one. So is getting those. Congrats.
Thanks, So.
All right. Let's see what I have left over here. I have some chenilles. Anyone else love chenilles? I have a couple of really pretty chenilles. Let's do this set because it's a nice set. It's kind of a black tan paisley scroll chenille. It's acrylic rayon poly blend, vintage from 1999, $95 a yard fabric. This is a 16 by 18 and a 13 by 18. Those are cool. Anyone want that set? It's running for $2. And it is kind of a nubby. See the textured nubby chenille. These would make really pretty baskets as well. And that's going to, hey, giving tree. You are so sweet. How are you? Welcome in. One of our awesome junk journal creative friends. Thank you so much. Everybody give her a follow. And Jerry So Sassy right ahead of her also sells. Both of them sell. So does Junk Paper Scissors. In fact, anyone that sells on here that's in my show, please put an emoji and tell us when your next show is. All right, this is, let's do a bunch of these chenilles. Let me find some more. Oh, that one's cool. That one's a Laura Ashley. All right, this is going to be all chenilles. So basket type pieces. Look how pretty that herringbone weave is. 100% rayon, 13 by 18. This one's a Laura Ashley one. That's a nubby kind of tweedy texture, 13-inch square. This is a Larry Laszlo striped chenille. That one's really cool. 13 by 18. And then we've got two matching ones like this. And these are all going to be blends of different things. Rayon, cotton. That first one was 100% rayon. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pieces there. These are all good pieces for making baskets or, other fun stuff out of. Lots of texture, lots of fun, neat designs.
A lot of fabric too.
Here we go. That's running. So you're getting all of those, 2 of that. This really cool velvety striped chenille, this pretty one, and then this really cool weave, herringbone weave.
A giving tree.
Thank you. Coming to you.
Thank you, Giving Tree.
Do you like to sew? Because I know you junk journal, but do you also like to sew? I'm curious.
Yes.
You do. So do you want some of my
Giving Tree is no.
Giving Tree is no?
Is yes.
Who is yes?
Bren likes to sew.
Bren likes to sew. Giving Tree does not. Let's see. Your button. Let's see. Oh, your button maker thing is not working.
Her nice button.
Oh, her nice.
Broken.
All right. Let's see what else we have up here. Oh, let's do some of these solids. These are amazing sets of different solids that are, let me find one of the ones that I like the best. All right, this is the fabric that is to die for. It is called Tiffany. So when you hear the word Tiffany, what do you think of? Besides a girl's name. You think of, the bougie Tiffany brand, right? And you think of that color teal, right? Well, this cotton is called Tiffany, and it is 100% combed, mercerized cotton imported from Japan. So those of you that know cottons, this cotton is so good. And these are all fat quarter size pieces. Look at this cotton. So, like if you see, if you go into a quilt shop and buy their nice expensive solids, this is like that, only so much better. The cotton is amazing. And you're going to get 14 pieces in different colors that are all fat quarter size but longer, 18 wide by 28 long. So anyone that quilts or likes to do stuff with beautiful cottons, look at this amazing set. 14 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And this is to die for cotton. I mean, it is so beautiful. And that is the same size. Some of them were just folded a little bit different. And I didn't want to take the time to refold everything. So gorgeous. So this cotton is called Tiffany. All right, and this is a pound of fabric. Let me weigh it. It weighs 1 pound 8 ounces. Okay, so you get and then these are just all different colorways. It's just beautiful cotton. Um, I don't know, just really, really high-end combed mercerized cotton. So if someone wants this amazing set, you get 14 pieces that are bigger than a fat quarter. $2 start. I'm probably crazy to sell this. Here we go. I'm probably gonna take some of these sets into some of my quilting shows because this is gorgeous cotton. Um, that is running. And Teresa Day is taking that. Congrats. This is so nice. Such pretty cotton. And the pieces do have a staple tag on it. Just know that. Get a staple remover to carefully take that out. It is on the bottom edge. So if there are any staple marks, it's just on that bottom edge. So what a nice set. Congrats. That's coming to you. And let me get you a tag because Bert stepped out for a second. All right, Teresa, thank you so much.
What you got?
All right, that she just bought that set.
Okay, thank you.
New person, so I just made her a tag.
Thank you. Sorry, we got a fabric delivery, so I had to go get it.
All right, and then I do have, it looks like we had enough bidders on that I will run
Thank you, Teresa.
some more sets of this. That was the biggest set. The other sets have one less piece because I had an odd number. So this set, same thing, that beautiful Tiffany cotton. And this set has 13 pieces. Again, they're 18 by 28. And I'll just kind of thumb through. They all have different colors in the different sets, just depending on what I had. I just made sets. So this set is running right now, weighs a pound, 8 ounces. You're getting 13 pieces. Well, maybe an ounce less because there's one less piece. All right, so here's the colors that are in this set. So you got some blue, some greens, some neutrals, another color blue. And they're all different colors. There's no repeats. So every color is different.
A giving
A Giving
tree.
Tree's taking that set.
Thank you, Giving Tree.
All right, here's another set of 13 pieces. All right, and I'll just kind of show you the colors as it runs. There might be repeats in the different sets, but no repeats per set. All right, this one's running. That's a pretty color. There's a couple of purples in this one. That one. Look at the pretty coral, plum. These are gorgeous. And Teresa
Today.
That one.
Thanks, Teresa.
All right, and then this is the last set of those Tiffany cotton. And this is also a 13 piece. The first color on here is raisin. Look at this color. Gosh. So pretty. Okay, so let's run this set and I'll thumb through it. 13 pieces that are 18 by 28. Fat quarter size because upholstery fabric is a wider, width. That's like a blush color. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Patty
Mint.
D.
And then that beautiful raisin. Thank you, Patty. Patricia. Bird's calling you Patty. All right, that was fun. Okay, so this is an interesting little set. I only have, let's see, 9 pieces of this one. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 pieces. And it is a chintz. So does everyone know what chintz is? It's like a polished look and it has a kind of a shimmer. And this is actually 50/50 cotton poly and it's called crystal chintz. And it's a crisp, lightweight. This would make beautiful linings. Um, because it gives you a little bit of a shimmer, but more sturdy than a poly, full poly. And these are also 18 wide by in this case 24 and a half long. So you get 7 pieces, and I'll show you the colors. And let me weigh this stack. It's very beautiful fabric. It weighs 9.7 ounces. Let me lower the weight here. All right, so 7 pieces, 18 by 24, I think is what I said. And you get 1, 2, this is like an eggshell, 3, peach, 4, another pretty blue, 5. That red is gorgeous, and the gold.
Cool.
Okay.
What was the name on
And it
that?
didn't run because I was not paying attention. So here we go. 7 pieces. It's called Crystal Chintz, and it's a 50/50 cotton poly. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I didn't get that button hooked. So you get all 7 of those beautiful chintz. So you can see it has that shimmer on it. And it's just a lighter weight cotton poly, beautiful 4 linings, set of 7. Octavia's taken that. Thank you. That red piece is so pretty. The blues in here are pretty too. Look at that.
Thank you, Gremlin.
Thank you. All right. This is a cotton that is called
Filbert.
Luxor.
Oh, I tried.
And it is a China cotton. And it is you get 9 pieces that measure 18 by 24. It's a little bit lighter weight than the Tiffany, and it feels honestly like silk. If I didn't know this was cotton, I would think that it was actually like a thicker silk. So it's called Luxor. It's so pretty.
Luxurious.
And you get 9 pieces, 100% cotton.
Is it made in China or is it
Yes,
called
imported from China, called Luxor. And you get 9 pieces. So let me grab my first 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. Okay. So here's your colors. Look at these colors. They really made it feel and look like silk.
Beautiful colors.
Oh, I better weigh this. Sorry.
Maybe they trick some moths into.
All right, this
eating
is
cotton and
11
spinning it into
ounces. 11 ounces of cotton. Here we go. 9 pieces that are 18 by 24. Here we go. Called Luxor. It is so beautiful.
It's also a casino.
It's also a casino. That is true. It is. Jackie is getting that set.
Thanks,
All right, I
Jackie.
do have 2 more sets of this. So, there might be some repeat colors in from that first set, but they are all unique per set. Okay, so this one also has 9. I'll thumb through it as we go. Here we go. That's running.
Maria.
This has some really pretty, like blushy tones. That blue is gorgeous. There's a white in that one.
Ooh.
And a darker blush. So that's a pretty set. They're all the same size, but just folded different.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Teresa.
Teresa. All right, last set of this Luxor cotton.
Oh yeah, it does kind of have a raw silk look, sort of.
Yeah, it does. It feels and looks a lot like a silk. I mean, you can tell it's cotton, but it just is a really pretty feel.
I don't think this one's
All right,
running.
it's not. I was kind of thumbing through it.
Sharp.
Okay. So
Jack
last set
said.
of 9 pieces of this Luxor 100% cotton imported from China. They measure 18 by 24, so they're like a fat quarter, a little bit longer than a regular cotton fat quarter. That set is going
Teresa,
to
grab
Teresa.
that.
Thank you. All right, this is a little, well, not a little set, it's heavy duty. This fabric is called Ultra Twill. And Ultra Twill is a nice
More twill than
heavyweight, not heavyweight, but more durable. And it's a 55 cotton, 45 poly. And it is a twill. So it has a nice fine twill. This is really nice fabric. And these pieces measure 28 long by 18 wide. So 18 by 28. And this does have repeats. There are 7 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 3 in this pink color.
It's a pretty color.
There are 3 in this beautiful teal color that they called malachite.
That they called green.
The pink is called carnation. And then there's 1 piece in the warm white color. So it's an off-white.
Warm white.
So 10 or 7 pieces. 3 pink, 3 teal, 1 white. Okay.
Warm white.
And this is heavy duty stuff. It would make amazing if you do lots of clothing stuff, where you're upcycling and doing stuff with apparel. This is a pound.
If you needed a heavy duty lining for a
And
bag,
it would be a nice lining for a tote bag. It would be nice for the outside of a tote bag as well. And here we go.
What if there's
These
an
are
inner layer? Would it be good for that too?
all right. This is
middle layer.
running $2 start. You get all 7 of these ultra twill, 3 pinks, 3 teals, and 1 in the warm white color. 18 by 28. And it's a 55 cotton, 45 poly. So a nice durable fabric.
OC
Going to
Octavia.
Octavia. Congrats.
Thanks, Octavia.
All right. Let's do just to mix it up for a minute. And then I'll go to some more cottons. This is a silk that is by S. Harris called Mezcal. It's 100% silk. It is a semi-sheer. So
Cool.
you can't see through it with me holding my hand up, but can you see that it's kind of a
I can see.
Kind of a semi-sheer. And this is 100% silk. It was $118 a yard. It has this really cool texture design in there. And these pieces are, I think, 18-inch. Let's call it 17 and a half by 18. 17 and a half by 18, and you get 2 colorways in that. This is very lightweight. Here we go. Beautiful silk. Pretty green and a pretty aqua called mezcal. What did I say? Mezcal silk.
Like mezcal, like the stuff they make tequila out of.
And
Wow.
Trisha is
Patty
taking
D. Patty D gets the alcoholic fabric.
All right, this is a huge set. This is called Mediterranean, and it is 100% silk, and it's also kind of a lighter weight semi-sheer silk. And let me find the center of my stack here. All right. So this is a colorway set. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces. And look at the color change in this silk. This is gorgeous. Let me unfold one of them so you can see the weight. So it's a semi-sheer. And the pieces I think are that same size. Let's see, 17.5 by, these are a little bit smaller, 17.5 square. All right. So pretty. All right, let's run that.
Purdy.
So 8.
Damn, lady, you're
How
purdy.
many pieces did I say?
7, did you say?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9
Yeah,
pieces.
like I said, 7 plus 2.
All right. I think that's what I said. All right. I can't remember. Oh, hang on just a second. All right, here we go. That is running. 100% silk. It's kind of a gauzy, crisp feel. So pretty. And you get all those pretty pieces, different colorways of silk. Thank you for your bids. And that is going to Jackie.
Sales.
Congrats, Jackie. All right, one last set of these silks. This one has the coolest embossed design on it. And it is called ginkgo because that's what these are, ginkgo leaves. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. Remember that number, Bert, when I asked.
7 pieces.
7 pieces that are 17.5 square, also kind of a
17.
semi-sheer. All right. And I'll thumb through colors as it runs. All right, here we go. 7 pieces.
Let me guess. Made in India.
Let's see. I don't know. You asked me, and I've got to thumb colors. Here we go. Coral, kind of a deeper plum red, green, a darker, kind of funky green.
Patty D takes that bad girl.
Thank you. Those are coming to you.
All right, let me see where it was made. 100% silk, made in India.
India.
Congratulations, Patty D.
Congrats.
The
right,
slight
let's
hint
run
of the
another,
Ganges River on that fabric.
Let's run another buyer giveaway. So everyone that's made a purchase, get in, and everyone's going to get to choose. Whoever wins gets to pick free fabric. So I've got new swatches. These are 2 13-inch square, 100% silk, kind of a taupe and cream stripe. That's
Cool.
one of your options. And then I've got this beautiful little
That's pretty.
square that is called Govern. It's a 13-inch made in Russia, 100% cotton.
Hey, Jennifer Bros is rating us.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Jennifer.
Made in Russia.
Made
really?
in Russia. So that's one of your choices.
Comrade. Comrade
And
made
then
the
we still
fabric.
have this really cool woven too, this neat abstract woven. That's an 82 cotton 18 rayon 13 by 18. All right, so those are your choices. And let's pull up Jennifer. Everybody getting that buyer giveaway, and then we'll run a follower giveaway for the raid. And let me pull up Jennifer's profile here. I love silk too. I just love all fabric. It's so hard to pick favorites, isn't it? All right,
Yeah,
I don't
that's pretty
see the
easy.
raid on this screen.
I love cotton.
Why can't I find it? Where is she? I saw it on my computer, but it's not showing on my care. Jennifer Rose, Broz. Okay. So at Jennifer.
It won't let you enter, Jerry. This is the.
Oh, this one's a buyer giveaway. I'm gonna run a follower giveaway in just a second. So let me pull up Jennifer because I had already started that one right when she rated. Okay, so here's Jennifer. Can everyone please give her a follow? And her next show is the 3rd, out of print quilting sewing fabric. So probably quilting cottons. And yeah, on the 3rd. So everyone bookmark her upcoming shows, please. Thank you so much for the raid. All right, let's draw this giveaway and then we'll run another one that everybody can enter.
Here it is.
And who gets to choose? So what gets to choose? Do you want the silk, this beautiful blue print cotton, or the abstract piece? Which would you like? The abstract, isn't that cool? Congrats. All right, and now let's run a everybody can get in giveaway. Here we go. And this one is for an embroidered patch of your choice. I have the breast cancer ribbon. I have a cute dinosaur and a cute fish. So your choice, one of those. Oh, and I also have an anchor. All right, so does everybody get in that giveaway for an embroidered iron-on patch?
Under the sea.
So everyone get in there for that. And we'll draw that one pretty quick.
I'm sensing a theme here. I'm sensing patch as a theme.
You're sensing patch as a theme.
Yes.
All right, is everybody in that wants to win? Here we go. Drawing now. And thank you so much, Jennifer, for the raid. So what fabrics? Congrats. Which one would you like? Anchor, ribbon, fish, or dinosaur?
2 in a row.
I know. Lucky day. It happens that way. I swear the algorithms do that. All right, dinosaur. That's a cute one. Congrats.
They did the dinosaur.
All right, let's do some more cotton solid sets.
Oh.
This cotton is called Majestic. It's a little bit sturdier than the Tiffany cotton. And at some point in these sets' lives, they restapled the cards on. Maybe it changed brands. I don't know. So there's some staple marks next to the other tag that are on the bottom. But these are this set has pieces that are bigger. They are 22 by 23. So big square pieces, and it's super nice cotton, nice sturdy cotton, and it is yeah, this bigger size. So you're going to get in this set, let me count. Oh, and now I folded it different. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
12.
Oh no, 6. So you're gonna get 6 because I have 2 sets of 6. Okay. So you have 6 pieces. Here's your colors: bright orange, lime green.
Wow.
That one's kind of a yellow butter color, an off-white, kind of a taupey beige, and then a lighter orange. So this set, 22 by 23, 100% cotton. And let's weigh this. Very nice cotton, high end, little bit more substantial cotton than the Tiffany as far as weight goes. All right, this is a pound. So here we go.
What would you make with this, Dana?
I would use this with quilting. And it would also be nice cotton for apparel use. So it's not quite a pant weight cotton, but it's definitely thicker than your typical quilting cotton.
You know, you could make
So
pockets for bags and stuff on the
yeah,
inside.
there's lots of things you could do with it.
Yeah.
So you're getting 6 pieces that are 22 by 23. It weighs a pound. That gives you an idea of the weight of this. So it's a nice cotton. So you get a couple of neutrals and then that bright lime and orange and then a more subtle orange in this set. Thank you for your bids. Octavia gets that set. All right, and then the second set of 6, these are all earth tones. These are really pretty colors. So earth tones, you get this nice couple of browns, and then look at these deep caramel russet colors. This is a gorgeous set. Same size, 22 by 23. It's that same majestic cotton. Here we go. 6 pieces, 22 by 23. And there are some little, like I said, some little staple tag marks in the bottom corner where next to the tag. So, and that set is going to Octavia. All right, and then this is majestic as well. These are different size samples. So they had 2 different sizes they did apparently. And this set you get, let's see, 7 pieces that measure 17.5 by 24. And there's more variety in the colors here. And I've got 4 sets like this. So 17.5 by
But different
24.
colors in each set.
Every set has, all unique colors. So there's no repeats in the sets.
There's no repeats of colors at all?
No. In the
Fun for a boy and a girl.
in the set itself, there might be repeats.
Yes, this is 100% cotton.
Yes, this is 100% cotton called Majestic. And it's just a beautiful, little bit thicker than a high-end quilt weight because it was made for home decor, purposes. And it's just beautiful, beautiful cotton. All right, let me see. This one weighs 13, so I can run this under a pound. And
Yeah,
again, you're getting 7 pieces.
She got a call from the State Department.
Uh-oh. All right, here we go. So you get a black, this beautiful mauve, dusty pink, a peach, a off-white, another peachy tone, a teal, and a kind of navy blue color in that set. 7 pieces going to Krista.
Thanks for
All right, here's another set, same thing. I have 3 more sets of this. I think most of them had a black piece. Oh no, this one doesn't, but the other 2
You
did.
lied. You said no same colors.
In the set itself.
Oh, okay. All
That's
right.
what I said.
Lied.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. So this set, let me run 7 pieces that
Leave
measure
the cut
17.5
with
by 24.
Half truths.
So off-white taupe, beautiful russet, a red, a blue, a kind of a periwinkle gray blue, beautiful green. That is running. 7 pieces, 17.5 by 24,
That's a good
100%
set.
cotton. And
Kim,
Kim,
first
thank you for your
purchase.
first purchase. These are nice. Congrats. And again, I did tell everyone that there's some extra staple marks down here by the tag. So don't be shocked when you see those because they must have changed tags on these or something. So you will have those little snags on that bottom, just right on the bottom. All right, here's another set of these 7 pieces.
You're in the right place,
17.5 by 24.
We have something in
majestic cotton.
We both have an R in our name.
All right, this one's got a
Yes.
black, a beautiful blush, a beautiful peachy blush, off-white, gorgeous terracotta, teal, and a darker blue. So that set is running 7 pieces, 100% Patty's taking that set. All right, this is the last set of this majestic cotton solids. Last set. Okay, this one has 9 pieces. I had 2 extras. So this is a 9-piece set. It's going to be over a pound.
Bonus fry.
All right, here we go. 9 pieces. that's running. We've got black, a nice light beige, another beige tone that's different, a teal. Look at that beautiful piece. That's a caramel color, a beautiful teal, another light beige, a gray. So 9 pieces in that set. And Patricia is getting it.
Patricia. Thanks, Patty D.
All right, that was all of those. And then I do have
Oh, this is
this
awesome.
cute stuff. This is from the 80s.
These are awesome.
Total 80s. You'll see by the design and colors. And I'm going to do sets where it's either the same colorway or
Put Falcon Crest on
the
the
ones
TV.
that didn't have as many pieces. Okay, so here we go.
Put your disco
This
clothes on.
fabric is called Danbury. It's 100% cotton. And it's this cute little sprig flower. And these are total 80s colors. So in this set, you're going to get a mauve, a brick red, and then 2 of this pretty blue. Okay. And these are vintage HL White samples. There's fat quarter size as well. They are 17.5 by 28. 17.5 by 28. All right. So this is a 4-piece
Grandma, what was
set.
life like in the 1980s? Well, let me get this fabric set out and I'll show you.
All right, they just have that staple tag. This one has an extra tag on it, it looks like. 1 second. This set weighs 8 ounces. So 8 ounces of cotton vintage 4-piece. 18 or 17.5 by 28.
Now
We
let's
get
go to
1,
First
2,
Cafeteria and get
3,
some
4. 2 of the
tapioca.
blue, 1 of the brick red, and 1 of the mauve. Cute, 100% cotton from the 80s.
Brand best take that.
All right, then the next set is all this navy color. And you get an oddball little swatch that I don't know if someone cut it or I don't know. But it's a different size. It is 14 by 18.
Oh, it's not serged on the one end.
Yeah, so maybe someone cut it. And then there are three pieces that are the 18 by, I think, maybe these are bigger. No, they're the 18 by 28. Okay, so all navy.
In
So
the
3 18 by 28s and then this little
the 7 C's.
Okay, here we go.
And we're off.
That's running in the navy. In the navy.
Yep.
Here we go. Cute vintage 80s cotton. Going to Octavia. Congrats. All right, then I've got 2 more sets. This one is burgundy, I think is what claret. And there's just 3 big pieces. So 3 big 18 by or 17.5 by 28s. Here we go. 3 pieces in the claret color. It's kind of a deep burgundy. Nobody wants the burgundy. Oh, Bren's gonna get it. Nope, Patricia's swiped in.
Patty D.
All right, and the last set is in the linen colorway. It's kind of like a natural taupey linen color. And there's 2 that have a lighter, let me see what they call them. They called that one beige. So this is, and I'm putting them with these others. This one is called linen and these are called beige. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 in the linen and 2 in the beige. So a total of 6 pieces that are all that 17.5 by 28. See how the design on here is a little bit lighter and then it goes darker.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. All right. So how many pieces did I say?
Yes.
6. Oh my gosh, my brain. 6 pieces, 17.5 by 28. Here we go. So a neutral background and then these little sprigs. 80s fabrics. Cute. And that is going to Patricia.
Patty D. Thanks, Patty D.
All right. Let me ruin this. This is a single piece. It's by Clark and Clark. And it's just a cool woven. It's 41 poly, 36 cotton, 23 something. Can't tell. It's covered up. It was $158 a yard in 2009. And it's just a really cool herringbone woven heavy duty piece that measures
When you want your
25 by 25 square.
when you want your fabric to sound like a
Make
law
a
firm.
nice bag.
And Clark.
Super pretty. Reds and oranges. And that is running now if someone wants it. Just has a staple tag. $158 a yard fabric. That's what the inside looks like. Thank you for your bid. And that is going to Vicky.
First purchase.
Thank you. That's a pretty piece.
Thanks, Vicky. Welcome to the madness.
Get the puzzles off.
Welcome to the show where the host is infatuated with the sticky roller.
I think all fabric sellers have these, right? We have to, because there's always fuzzballs on fabric.
I bought her a 6-pack or something of those, and she was thrilled. I said,
It's a great gift.
"Happy anniversary, baby."
No, it wasn't an anniversary gift. It was just him remembering me and thinking of me and buying me something I would use. All right. This is cool fabric.
Don't
It is
give me
called
that.
Singapore. It is 100 poly. And I have 4 pieces of it. It would make amazing baskets. It does have kind of an acrylic backing on it.
Oh, that's good.
And it is, so it's kind of stiff, and it's 18 wide by 28 long. And you get a piece in this quartz color. It's like a tweedy gray color. See how it has kind of little imperfections in it. And then this one is redwood.
Cool.
I think there's 2 pieces in
I
that
for
color.
that
Yeah,
color
2
name
pieces
alone.
in the redwood color. And then look at this amazing color, mulberry. So 2 redwood, a quartz, and a mulberry. And it's pretty cool fabric for making something that you want to stand up by itself. All right. Let me see how much this stack weighs. It weighs a pound. So right over a pound and 1 ounce.
This makes something really cool.
Here we go. That's running. It's a cool, kind of neat, nubby weave, kind of tweedy, has little imperfections in it, slubby. And you get the gray, the 2 redwoods, and this gorgeous mulberry. And
L'Oreal, thank you.
congrats. Thank you for your first purchase.
For your first purchase.
That's a neat set. All right, these are really cool wovens.
Thank you, L'Oreal.
Vintage from the 80s. This is called Stri, STRI, which refers to the way this is woven. See that neat, colorful weave. This is made out of 77 rayon, 23 cotton. And these pieces measure
Cool. You don't often see a fringe on it.
18 wide by 28 long. And see the natural fringe on the bottom? Look how much color is in there. So I have two pieces in this colorway that is called Cameo. So I'm going to run those together. So 18 by 27. Is that what I said? And let me weigh these. This is a pretty cool weave. I mean, it's a nice substantial weave. It would make amazing boho stuff. It's pretty cool. 8 ounces for the two pieces in this pretty color. That's running. Look at all the color in that. And again, it's kind of a nubby, tweedy, stry weave. Here's what the back looks like. It's pretty cool fabric. Thank you for your bids.
Super sales.
Thank you, Jackie. Those are coming to you.
Thanks,
And then
Jackie.
this colorway is mauve. It's mauvelous. So a little bit more purpley than that last set. Two pieces, same size. This is beautiful. Here we go. In the mauve.
How to smile when she's wearing a frown. Ooh, Jackie, you're not so down. You live your life in a free.
And it looks like Patricia is on the
Wild Rascally Woman.
Nope. Swiped out. Patricia's back in. She gets it.
Patty D.
Right. And then this is a mixed set. There were only one each in this colorway. So you've got a kind of a funky greenish and then this beautiful teal. This one is called, they just called it green, and this one teal. So two pieces in two different colorways. Because there was only one of each. Here we go. Stripe.
Here we go again.
A
Little Donny
green
Irish.
and a teal. They look good together because there's actually, you know, lots of color in both that kind of match up. So pretty cool. And that is going to Patricia.
Patty D. Thanks, Patricia.
All right, this is another woven that is called.
Did you miss more linen? Not yet, I don't think.
Yeah, I haven't had any other linens. Everything I have left up here, I don't have anymore. I don't think.
We'll see.
This one's a rayon or a flax rayon blend, this piece, but I don't think I have any others that were 100 linen.
Squirrel.
Sadly. Yeah. So I'll run a couple of those that are up here when I get done with these wovens. Okay. This is called Sarawak, and it is a stiff, it's actually 100% poly. It's a cool nubby weave. It would be very durable to make, you know, bags and baskets out of. It is 28 long, 18 wide also. So 18 by 28. Remember that number. 18 by 28. There's two pieces in this pewter color. So it's got blues and kind of grays. And then there's two pieces in the Berber color. So two Berber, two pewter, and then there's one in turquoise. So you're getting all 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Let me see what these weigh. And again, these are kind of stiff. So they would be great for like baskets that you want to stand up or bags that you want to be stiff. This weighs 12 ounces. 5 pieces, 18 by 28. Here we go. So 1 in turquoise, 2 in whatever that was, pewter, and 2 in Berber. Remember when Berber carpet was all the rage in the 90s? I hated it.
Grand best.
It was so hard to keep clean because it was like, I
Thank
don't
you,
know. I
Brand.
don't like carpet in general, but I hated the Berber carpet. Congrats, that's coming to Bryn.
Tell us how you really feel, Dana.
Now, one of the houses we lived in when my kids were little had Berber carpet in the 90s, and I hated it because it's like your kids would spill something and it has those closed loops and everything would just get stuck in there and you'd have to sit down, you'd have to get down there and pick crap out of the carpet because your vacuum just couldn't get it out necessarily. All right, this is really cool fabric. It is called Diagonal in seafoam colorway. It's made out of 44 poly, 28 rayon, 21 cotton, 7 flax. And it's huge. Has this really cool design, and you get 2 pieces of it. And the pieces measure, let's see, 26 wide by about 28 long. One of them's a little bit longer for some reason. They didn't cut it straight or cut it exact. So one's about 29 long, one's 28 long. Okay. So those 2 cool pieces, 80s woven, they weigh 11 ounces. There we go. That's running. So you get those 2 big ones. These would make cool kind of 80s vibe, Southwest vibe, pillows, bags. And Patricia is going to take that. All right.
Thanks, Patty D.
Let's run. Let's just do, I'm going to do a couple of little sets here that are maybe let's do cotton versus and silk together. Chenilles. That's a velvet. Let's see. All right. I'm going to run this piece with, all right, this is a big 25-inch square piece called Gadroon, and it's 55 flax, 45 rayon, so it's kind of, a canvasy type fabric. It's kind of got one of those ECAT, if you know what that is. It's an India style design. And this one measures 25 by 25. Okay. Here we go. So once that
And
big
here we
piece,
go.
it's running. So linen and rayon. And looks like Patricia is
Patty
taking
takes
that
that.
one. Congrats. All right, and then this is going to be, let's see, we'll put that with that. That. Okay. 4 pieces. These are all stripe designs. And this is like a little bit of a chenille. It has kind of a ridged chenille weave, like a corduroy type feel. It is a rayon cotton blend. And then these 2 pieces are stripes, 2 different colorways, and it is a rayon poly blend. And these are all 13-inch squares. So you can do cool stuff with those. 4-piece set. Here we go. That's right. 13-inch square set of 4. Anyone wants those? No one wants those, huh? Okay. And then this set has these 2. Someone swatched the corner on that one, sadly. It's a really cool weave. That's a little pop of chenille. Look at those 2 pieces. This is actually a different pattern, but they're both similar. And then you're going to get these 2 pieces that are the same, called Gwyn. 82 cotton, 18 rayon wovens, 13-inch square. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. All right. And then there's a little chunk cut out of the corner of, or where'd that go? Right here of that one. All right, here we go. So 4 pieces that are 13-inch square. Those two and these two. Thank you.
So
Those are going
what
to
takes
sew
that?
it. Thanks. All right. And these are, I think, all cottons. Let's see. 100% combed cotton made in Peru. 100% cotton Korea. 100% cotton Korea. That's the same one only. Yeah, it's the same one. Same colors. Right? No, 317, 517. So they are slightly different. They look the same to me.
I guess a different background color.
Is it? Oh, yeah, I think so. This one's whiter. And then this one's a little bit darker.
Oh, we got a raid.
Oh, who raided us? Thank you for the raid. Who was it?
Flower Mom.
Flower Mom. Thank you for the raid.
Sorry,
Sorry, I missed it. Let me get your profile pulled up here.
doing my thing.
Flower Mom. Here we go. All right, here's Flower Mom's profile. She sells fabric, and her next show is the 30th. She's doing a half yard hustle, and then she's got a show on the 1st and 3rd and 8th. Everyone, please follow her and bookmark her upcoming shows. You want to share anything special about what you're doing? Feel free. And let's run a giveaway. So this is a everybody can get in
I
giveaway.
wouldn't care to share anything special. But thank you for asking.
All right. So that's running, and everyone get in, and you get to pick an embroidered iron-on patch. So I've got the cancer ribbon, the fish, and the anchor up for grabs. All right, and then let's run this little set of 300% cotton striped pieces, high end, and they are all 13-inch square. Here we go. Pretty colors. You've got beautiful jewel tones in that one, and then these pretty little multicolored stripes on the other two. Something you could do pretty with those. And Jackie.
Jackie, thank you. Oh, and they have a damask in the background. Little stripe.
All right, who wants this really pretty purple piece of faux suede? It's a little 13-inch square. I'm gonna run it for $1. Faux suede in plum. It's gorgeous. It's made out of 100% poly, and it has a very soft, velvety feel. Faux suede. It's a nice thickness. Definitely could craft with that. Make some little things for your bags. $1 start. And so what is taking that pretty little piece?
So what?
All right, chenille. Look how pretty that is. Looks like oceany color. This one is a blue nubby chenille, 13-inch, 13-inch. This one is a chunky velvet stripe. And that one is 100% cotton face and then a blend back. So cotton velvet on there. All right, so 1, 2, 3. This is going to be a mixed bag of pieces. This one is a woven with a little bit of a chenille in the little squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4 different pieces. These are all fun. Here we go. I make glasses cases. You can make little zip pouches out of this size of fabric. So they're really handy to have just some nice fun little squares you can make things out of. Zip pouches, glasses cases, all kinds of fun things. And
Patty, the
getting
take that.
those. Congrats.
Thanks, Patricia.
All right. We are running that giveaway right now so that I can run a buyer giveaway. All right, here we go. Who's gonna get to pick?
Sweet
Sweet
Caroline.
Caroline Designs, fish, ribbon, or anchor. Which one would you like? These are iron-on embroidered patches.
Sweet Caroline.
The fish, you got it.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right, buyer giveaway running. As soon as I get it started here. And all right, that's running. No one snagged these velvets. So this is the giveaway. These two velvet swatches that are 13-inch square. They're a 65 poly, 35 cotton. Beautiful velvet, purple and light beige. All right, everyone that made a purchase, get in for free velvet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drawing now. So what? Congrats, those are coming to you.
Super duper lucky today.
I know. Those are coming to you. All right, and then let's run. Let's see. What can I put with this? That's pretty. Something cotton. Oh, this is a pretty piece of cotton. This is 100% cotton, and it's called Reflection, and it's a 25-inch piece. 25-inch square. Look at that gorgeous weave. They call it Reflection because the way they wove it, it has kind of like that cut glass look, and this is a white. All right, this is the next buyer giveaway. Everyone get in again. Who wants this gorgeous piece of cotton? 25-inch square beauty. All right, drawing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There it goes. Bren gets that.
Congrats, Bren, that's coming to you. That's a really pretty piece. Thank you, everyone. And I'm gonna call it a day, and we're gonna go find someone to raid. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here.
We love you.
Our next show is
Thank
on
you.
Monday, quilting cottons. And then if you love the kind of more eclectic prints, make sure you have Tuesday's show scheduled. I'm going to do kind of junk journal themed type fabrics. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Fran. Thanks for your purchases. Thank you, everybody.
All right,
You
let me
wonderful.
get a
Thank
raid
you,
pulled up
super
here.
duper sales, Jackie.
Hope
Thank
everyone
you,
has a
Patty D.
wonderful weekend.
Thanks, Barb. Thanks thanks all the sassies.
All right, we're gonna go raid into Story of
Thanks all
Home
the
is
sews.
on.
Thanks to the new guys, the new customers.
All right, Story of Home, lovely seller. Here we go. Thank you so much, everyone.
She works with
Have a great
She's married
night.
to Story of Office.
Whoops, it's not. If I could type, it would help. All right. Thanks, everyone.